Ginger, and welcome back to the farm. And so I'm here with Jigsaw and with Nellie. So we are practicing standing at the trailer with other horses, mares in particular, and having some act right because he has a ball sack. So he's got to learn these things now while he is still a young man. So she also has the hay bag. He does not. That's just, could also be an issue, but he'll get over it because he's got to learn to be able to handle both those things. So let's go and get them groomed and see how this goes. I love you. I love you. I'll tie him up here and then we'll just kind of go from there. So, have my handy dandy fly spray. So just in case he gets too rowdy, all I gotta do is whack him with this one good time because he thinks fly spray is acid. Also, he thinks the water hose is acid. So if I need either one of these, they are right here to be used just in case. So I'm just going to show you an example of what I do if they start to pay each other too much attention. And now I would do this no matter what horse is standing here. Also, I have to take the fly spray and put it on a brush and then brush him down with the fly spray. You will see in a moment that he loves Cowboy Magic, but I don't know if it's the scent of fly spray that bothers him, but he thinks it is acid. So I put it on a brush and then I groom it on him because he absolutely hates fly spray. But if I pull the fly spray out, and he respects it. So here they are touching noses, so I just come right through the center. I'm not hitting at them, I am hitting right where their noses are touching, and I'm claiming that space. So that is my space. So there he goes to trot again, and so I just come right through, right in the center. That is my space, and that's it. That's all it took. And he completely ignored her again, so that was a really good response. So again, here's an example. That is Cowboy Magic. He loves that crap, man. It's probably, because of the smell, but he loves Cowboy Magic in his tail and in his mane, and I can spray him all over his body with it, but not the fly spray. No go. I know, that's your Cowboy Magic. I know. He loves that stuff. He does not like fly spray though. Does not like it at all. I don't know why. He's super cool with the Cowboy Magic being sprayed on him, but he does not like the fly spray. He does not like the water hose, and we always have to have like a big discussion about it. I know we do. I'm talking bad about you, and we always got to have a conversation about the fly spray. But no, you're staying right there. Thank you. He's trying to inch his little way over closer to the other horse, but he's being really good. He's not acting any other way any other horse would act when they're curious about somebody they've never met before. So we're not talking. I heard that. I heard that. I did. I heard it. So his mane is really, it's pretty much caught up, and I trimmed the long ends so that they're the same length as the short ends, and they're all pretty much the same length now and growing really long. It's got really super thick, nice hair, so. Yeah. Okay. Let me pop him. Thank you. Unnecessary. No, come back up here. Good boy. Good. And stand. Good job. I know. It's really tough being a young man, isn't it? It's really, really tough. You want to talk to everybody. I know. I'm just not as fun to talk to as everybody else is, am I? I'm sorry. It's too bad. Because the thing is you can't go out in public and talk because people don't like it when boys talk. Okay? Like this. It's just the reality of it. They don't like talking boys. And then it scares everybody, and everybody gets all upset, and then they'll want you to leave, and, you know, all that kind of stuff. They don't like it. So, you know, it's just how it is. It is. It's just how it is. They are doing pretty well. So I've switched out the hay. So I gave the hay for Jigsaw for a little bit. And now Nellie has to stand without the hay because she is just as responsible for good behavior as he is. So I know, cute girl. So she has to practice and you know, behave herself no differently, you know, than him. I did move them a little bit closer. She's tied a little bit closer to him than before because I never know what's gonna happen. You know, I might have to have them tied up together. I might have to have them ride in the trailer together. So he's got to be on his best behavior, as does she, you know, because I don't want her to be a really aggravating little horse. Okay, so see, we've got some noticing behavior, so let's go handle that. Get the stick, you back up. Okay, never mind, he's already put it back up. So as soon as he saw me pick this up, he stuck that joker back in. So good boy. That's right, you just pretend like you just eating over there, being a good boy. Good girl. What I do is I just watch for him, and he goes to be distracted from his hay or his relaxation time. Good boy. Then I'll go over and say something. But as long as he's pretending we don't exist, then he's good. Sweet girl. Alright, I'll spray you with some fly spray. Hang on. Oh God, his thing. His tallywackers out. That's disgusting. Alright, let me go handle that. This is how much he hates fly spray. I just got the fly spray out to spray Nellie, whom she is totally cool with fly spray. Like, they did a great job with her on fly spray. But look, he done put it up because it just terrifies him so bad. He'll put the elephant up just because he ain't a fan of the fly spray. So, whatever. Yeah, so being well-mannered is just as important for my mares as it is for my stud. I mean, obviously more people are concerned about, you know, the stud and their bad behavior because, you know, they have testosterone in their big old dicks. But the girls, they gotta act right too. So, yeah. Doing pretty well. I'm proud of both of them. Now let's go upset them by giving them some more medicine. So now I'm allowing them to see each other a little bit easier. So I have been pushing her off so that she has to stay kind of over on this side. And now I'm letting them like actually see each other just to see what we get here. Behavioral wise, I do expect her to behave just as much as I expect him to behave. She is not allowed to have any more attitude than he is. So that's what I thought. So if they go to try to talk to one another, they both get over. Thank you. Then, you know, gets asked to go right back into a different position. So we're just going to check this out. If it doesn't work, I'll just move her back over here, you know, to where she's a little bit farther away. But so far, they're doing really good. So I'm just going to allow it, because you never know. Like, Jigsaw is going to have to be around others, and you never know what kind of situation we might be put in. And I'm going to need him to behave himself. And even if I don't have him tied up to strangers' horses, he might have to be tied up with my horses and his own set of horses. So, and same with Nellie. You know, it's no different for her. She cannot go and be a kicker or a biter or anything. So honestly, this is really good to do with your horses, even if you're not riding right now. Let's say for me, the heat is just oppressive. Like, I can't do it. It's only like 9 o'clock in the morning. I'm already sweating. So this is really good exercises, because most of these horses are young, and these type of grooming sessions are really, really good for them. You know, you think you need to be riding all the time, but that's not necessarily true. And one of the things that people get really irritated with horses is horses that can't stand tied and are screaming all the time, and they're acting crazy around other horses. They're pawing, and they just have no outright, you know, on the ground. So if you are in a season of not riding for whatever reason, it's anxiety with riding, maybe you have an injury, maybe your horse has an injury, maybe it's just too damn hot, or I guess cold, just having these grooming sessions is a really good way to work on your horse's behaviors without actually doing anything. Sometimes they get hay, sometimes they don't. Sometimes I switch it around. Sometimes they stand near horses they know. Sometimes they have to stand near horses they don't know. Sometimes they have to stand in places they've never been. But we just do all these things all over the farm. I take them to other places. I mean, I've spent majority of my summer hauling Georgia and just taking her to places just for her to stand. Like, she's not even doing anything when we get there. I just, you know, let her stand tied up to the rail of the arena or at the trailer, or, you know, stick her in a stall. And that's just what she needs to do. And they just have to practice standing and being cool about it. And, good boy. so proud of you. So yeah, just a little tip on something that you can do with your horse that doesn't require riding, that makes them a better, well-rounded citizen for later in life, whether it's with you or whether it was someone else. But standing quietly and behaving yourself while other things are going on is an important life skill for horses. I'm so proud of him today. You did so good. Did. He's so mad about that worm medicine. You upset. I'm sorry. You had to have it.